Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. We've got some powerful messages that have been coming through today. So we're going to start with some messages cards, and then we'll dive deeper into each card just to kind of better understand exactly what's been going on here with the person on your mind and what they really want to convey to you. See, the vibe I'm kind of getting today is that this reading is going to be for those who need some clarity and insight into a situation where the person you've been kind of thinking about or has been heavily on your mind, they really regret their actions and they want to apologize. So let's kind of delve into the cards here, get started, see what they have to reveal. All right, let's see what we get. Whoop, already one flew out. All right, first card we've got is I regret what I did to you. That was a very intense start. So clearly someone is feeling a real sense of remorse here. So let's see what the next card is. I want to make things right. So this person seems to be acknowledging their mistakes. They're eager to make amends here. The third card reads, I really do care, even though I don't show it. But it came out reversed, so that kind of suggests to me that they might be realizing how they've been more focused on like day-to-day life, sort of buying themselves into like just the 3D world, like kind of burying themselves in distractions or maybe work. And I can kind of see how this avoidance, this coldness has likely impacted their relationships overall. All right, one more. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Whoa. So this kind of indicates a strong desire to correct their wrongdoings and really restore some balance to this connection. All right, so now I want to pull from my Light Seers deck to kind of dive a little bit deeper into each of these messages, see if we can get a clearer picture about each of these messages and what they mean. But before we get to that full reading, I do have a special card for you, and that's the subscribe card. Subscribe for more readings like this. All right, so first I'm going to get some clarifiers for this first message. I regret what I did to you. Let's see. All right, so we have the Hanged Man and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this combination I feel like indicates that someone might be feeling really stuck in their current situation. You see, the Hangman often represents sort of this period of suspension in our lives. It's like being in the void, it's introspection, and it also indicates a need for a new perspective on things. So this person possibly could be in another relationship. There may just be family involved here, but that's kind of what's suggested here with Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card of domestic bliss, emotional fulfillment, happiness, family. But in this context with Hangman, it might represent a situation where they once thought they had everything they wanted, only to realize that they're now feeling really unfulfilled and regretful. The Hangman suggests that this person is in a state of reflection right now, realizing that their current path isn't bringing them joy, at least not the joy they thought it would. And they're beginning to kind of understand the importance of making things right with you. So there's this sense of awakening here. We do have Pisces on the board, so they could be a Pisces or you could be, but it doesn't have to be. We're kind of seeing things from a new perspective anyway. This is very 12th house. We're recognizing the gravity of the past actions. And so that second message was, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So let's see what we can pull to clarify that. All right, so we got Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Fool. So there might be some distance or conflict between you and this person. So Queen of Swords, her archetype is the widow. She is loved, she is lost. But she's really known for her clarity, her truth, her directness. She doesn't tolerate nonsense because she's been through the obstacles in her life. And so she demands absolute honesty, integrity. Really, you cannot BS a Queen of Swords. This card kind of suggests that you might have set some boundaries with this person or had some kind of confrontation with them. You might have just simply spoken your truth and kind of demanded accountability from them, because the Seven of Wands kind of coming next represents standing one's ground. This is actually my favorite version of this card because she don't care what nobody else thinks. She's facing her challenges, overcoming her obstacles. And with the Fool, this is a person who recognizes there's a need for a fresh start here. Like we gotta hit the restart button real hard, okay? And I think they're determined to really overcome the obstacles between the two of you. They're probably worried that you might be feeling anger or frustration. But I think they're ready to face it because they know that a sincere apology is really the first step towards healing. They understand that you need probably someone to approach you. This person kind of needs to come to you just really honestly with a lot of sincerity because anything else is not going to be acceptable. The third message we got, I really do care even though I don't show it. So let's see what we get to kind of clarify this. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Four of Cups reversed. All reversals. Wow. All right, so this kind of suggests that there's likely been a lot of distraction in this person's life. All right, the King of Pentacles in reverse indicates that they may not have been as stable or reliable as they should have been. They probably were likely really focused on material success here when we see his energy sort of in the reverse. It's like too much attention on material success. They've been focused too much on work, more as a distraction, and they're likely have been neglecting their emotional responsibilities. And in the Queen of Wands in reverse kind of suggests that there's probably some external influences here, perhaps another person, or it could just simply be some kind of passion project that's really been pulling their attention away from what truly matters in their life. However, with the Four of Cups reversed, this person is realizing that their focus has been on all the wrong things and that they'd be better off really kind of focusing their attention back onto you and onto this relationship. They're now kind of understanding the impact that these distractions have on their life, and they're willing to actually shift their priorities. They actually want to show up much more in a present and committed energy. So I feel like that they're recognizing that their previous actions likely caused harm and distance between the two of you. All right, lastly, for this fourth message, we got, I want to make things right. So let's get some clarifiers on that. We got the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Whew. So this person's holding back with the Four of Pentacles here. They feel this strong desire to come forward and make amends, but this card represents kind of holding tightly to something, whether it's your pride or just fear, or just holding tightly to like past mistakes or replaying events again and again. But this person's really reluctant to kind of let go and admit their wrongs. However, we've got the Knight of Cups, a card of romance here. It's also a card of an apology or a heartfelt gesture. So that kind of indicates that the emotions are sort of driving them to actually take some action here. The Page of Swords indicates that they're just in the beginning stages of formulating a plan to sort of bridge this gap between the two of you. So we've got reluctance here with the Four of Pentacles, but the Knight of Cups is indicating that their feelings are just really overpowering whatever fears or reservations they've had. And they want to come forward with a really sincere apology and express their desire to make things right here. Now I kind of want to just see what's been weighing really heavily on your person's mind and on their heart, what their truest intentions are. All right, so we have the Devil and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so this is kind of where their head's at. The Devil card indicates some obsession, temptation, blockages. So I kind of think this person's obsessively thinking about how to fix things. They're dealing with some inner demons here when we see the Devil card. They're facing some negative patterns that likely affected your relationship. The Devil card can suggest that there might be some toxic behaviors or addictive patterns that have really kind of gotten in the way here that they're really struggling with. However, paired with the Three of Pentacles kind of represents teamwork, collaboration, building something solid. So this person's really trying to figure out how to work things out with you. They're all kind of in their head, determined to sort of overcome the blockages that came between the two of you because they want to build something really meaningful here. And they understand that rebuilding this relationship will likely require a whole lot of effort and cooperation from the both of you. And they're willing to put in the work and actually show you that they are really serious about making amends here. What their emotional world is like. We got Seven of Cups reversed and the Moon. All right, so Seven of Cups represents confusion, choices, and fantasy. You can see how he's kind of looking at all these various cups in the card. When it's reversed like this, they're feeling really confused and overwhelmed, just completely unsure of how to proceed. and they're deeply affected by this situation. They're trying to navigate through their feelings. The Moon card signifies secrets and fears and illusions. And so there's still some things kind of hidden, some fears that they haven't really confronted yet. They're wanting to build something with you, but there's this sense of not being able to offer enough. The Moon card kind of suggests that they're in this state of emotional turmoil. They are kind of dealing with the dark night of the soul here, and they're trying to figure out a way to reach out to you. They are dealing with their fears and uncertainties. I think they're doing some shadow work right now, and that's a good thing. They have this honest desire, I think, to make things right. That desire is really strong into this energy. But let's see if this person's going to take any action. And so for action, we got the Page of Wands, we got the Lovers, and we got the King of Cups. All right, so Page of Wands, I always love Page of Wands because it represents communication and excitement and a new beginning and kind of getting outside your comfort zone a bit. So I feel like this person is planning to send a message. They're eager and excited to actually communicate with you. They're bringing this fresh, sort of passionate energy into this connection. And the Lovers card shows that they really do see you as their soulmate, as their person. And they're willing to kind of take a risk for the sake of love. They are very drawn to you and really want to convey their emotions. When we see the Lovers card, this signifies a really deep and intense connection and a desire for union. They see you as someone like a one in a million, really unique and special, and they're determined to really make things right here. And see, the King of Cups, he indicates the depth of emotions that they really want to express. They want to show up in a much more mature energy for you. This card is all about emotional maturity for me. He's the benefactor. He knows how to show love, and he knows how to support you, despite any kind of fears or worries or concerns about rejection he might have. Now let's kind of find out what they're going to be saying to you when they do reach out. All right, so we got the Five of Wands in reverse, the King of Swords, and the Magician. So they really want to address these issues with you. See, Five of Wands, it represents conflict, competition, disagreements. But in the reverse, they're wanting to kind of drop that old drama. They really want to have an open and honest conversation with you about the next steps that you can sort of take together. The King of Swords is about that kind of clarity. He's the archetype of the naval commander. He is all about creating a strategy, really getting to the truth or the heart of a matter. And of course, the Magician represents manifestation, taking action, understanding that you have everything in your world to kind of make your dreams a reality here. Now notice we got the Queen of Swords earlier in this, and now we have the King of Swords. So we do have a true match on the board here. And one or both of you might be air signs, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be though. But I really like that we got a true pair in this reading. I feel like overall this person is ready to face any conflicts head on and sort of work through them. So they believe that by coming forward with very clear and honest communication, I think that's the only thing you're going to really accept at this point. And by putting in some mutual effort, you two can overcome the obstacles that kind of created the situation right now. And you can actually create a life that's really beautiful together. They want to address these past issues and misunderstanding and really just find a way forward. I do have a lot about kind of clearing the air here. I do want to get kind of a feeling for the main obstacles that could potentially come up for this reunion to be successful. All right, so this person has been having lots of sleepless nights. All right, that's kind of indicated by the Nine of Swords. They're really haunted by their past actions and the impact that they've had on you and on this connection. And I feel like the guilt is really eating them up inside. Like they desperately want to make things right. Now, the Tower kind of shows that they've had a really sudden realization or some kind of major life event that has shaken them to their core here. This is about the foundation crumbling from under your feet. So there's been this wake-up call, kind of pushing them to reevaluate their priorities, the way they've been living their life. And with the Three of Cups here, and we're seeing this after earlier in the reading seeing Three of Pentacles, I feel like this is really emphasizing the importance of collaboration and teamwork in their mind. Like there's a real friendship, I feel like, at the base of this connection between the two of you. And they understand that to rebuild this relationship will not just require like rebuilding the passion or rebuilding how you guys work together, rebuilding the communication. It's also about rebuilding this underlying friendship, this emotional connection with you. And I feel like they're willing to put in the work and really show you that they're serious about making amends. Now, I do think they're also dealing with Ten of Swords. So this is a card of betrayal. It's a card of really hitting rock bottom, particularly emotionally. And they are feeling the pain of their actions and the loss of this connection. However, the Ace of Cups suggests that they are very hopeful for a new beginning here. They want to pour their heart out to you and start afresh. They want to plant a seed of love and kind of water it and tend to it. They want to build this relationship based on love, trust, and mutual respect. And as they prepare to reach out, they are considering kind of every possible angle here, as shown in the Two of Wands. They're planning this approach really carefully. They want to make sure that they don't mess up this chance to make things right. The Ace of Swords kind of indicates that they want to bring just a whole lot of clarity and truth and openness and honesty to this conversation. They want to be as transparent with you as possible about their feelings and intentions. And the Hierophant and the Four of Wands suggest that they really see a future with you here. This is the Twin Flame card, 1111. This card's all about commitment and stability. They want to create a foundation that can withstand the test of time. They're also considering likely any cultural or religious differences that may have affected your relationship previously. And they're willing to pretty much do what they need to do to kind of find a way to harmonize these aspects together. So it looks like overall for this reading, your person deeply regrets their actions. They may have been really distracted and misguided, but now they're really focused on making things right. They are planning to reach out to you with a sincere message, hoping to address the issues and hoping to rebuild this connection. They do absolutely see you as a soulmate, and they're willing to face any challenges to be with you. They are determined to bring clarity, truth, honesty, and love into this relationship and create a stable, long-lasting bond. Man, it feels like this person has gone through a major period of transformation and growth. They're seeking forgiveness now, and they're willing to be very patient and put in the necessary effort to rebuild the trust. Clear and honest communication is going to be crucial to this connection coming together in a really good way. They're ready to have this open dialogue and to resolve the issues. So I want to wrap this up by pulling some charms just to get you some confirmation here. All right, so we got a lot of letters. We got W, M, A, X, Z, K, D, J, M, F, G, and O, it looks like. All right, so these could be initials for you or for them. The first name that popped out at me was Max because that's a very short name. But really, any of that could be, related to your person. We've got some numbers here for birth dates or important numbers between the two of you or synchronicities that you're seeing. So 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. The first one to come out was 8, and I feel like 8 was the most important of that group. I feel like the month of August is really important to this connection too. Of course, we got just a couple of symbols about how deep the love is between the two of you here. And then I like that we've got the 2 stars here. Starfish, maybe the beach is important, but I feel like the stars are really representing that this is wish fulfillment for you both. This reconnection, it reminds me of the star card. So this is something both of you have been wishing on a star for this to happen. And I feel like this is a really unique connection. Could be that maybe one or both of you consider yourselves to be star seeds. That's what that kind of combination sort of says to me. We do have these little mittens here, so maybe you reside in a colder climate or they reside in a colder climate. And then we've got this elephant and this fishy. Maybe one of you works with the animals potentially, or is very drawn to the ocean. Maybe you guys are a whole world apart since we've got an elephant here. But that's kind of the charms. These are just meant for confirmation. Now, I am going to do an extended version of this reading, and in that extended, we're going to get a feeling for when you might be receiving this apology from this person. And we're also going to pull some oracle cards just to get some advice for you and discover if this relationship truly can go the distance. So if you'd like to join us for that extended reading and get access to other exclusive content, please do join the channel. You'll find the link for that in the description box and in the pinned comment. If you won't be joining us for that, then I do hope you'll stick around for this next reading right here. And of course, if this reading resonated for you, if you would please like the video or subscribe to the channel. These are huge helps to the channel's growth. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please know that I do my best to respond to each comment as they do come in. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you many blessings. I'll see you next time.